Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am your host Biscuits, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be counting down the top 10 80s vehicles in GTA Online. Now, this list is my opinion of the 10 best looking 80s vehicles in GTA Online. I have gone ahead and ranked these in order of their top speed for all of you. So let's go ahead and get straight into it with vehicle number 10. We have the Imponte Deluxo. I'm sure majority of you know this vehicle well. It is the flying car in GTA Online. It's got the gull wing doors. It can fly, it's got weapons, but let's look past that for one quick second. This vehicle is based on a DMC DeLorean in real life. You guys ever seen Back to the Future? This is the car from Back to the Future. It is the DeLorean. I mean, this car is an iconic 80s car. Absolutely love the AMC DeLoreans. I think they're very cool, and AMC recently announced they will be bringing back the DeLorean and making it an all-electric vehicle. Seems like the future of cars are all going electric. Hate it or love it, it sounds like it is happening. If you guys are interested in purchasing the Deluxo, it can be had for just over $4.7 million from Warstock. Next up on our list, we have the Ubermacht Zion Classic. This vehicle is primarily based on a first-generation BMW M6. As you can see, I have this thing lowered all the way down, as low as it can go. BBS mesh style wheels on there with the chrome lip. Got the black gloss paint on there. I think this thing looks absolutely amazing. Now, the Zion Classic has a top speed of 114 miles per hour. And actually has decent handling for an 80s vehicle. It's a little surprising. Overall, a great 80s car in GTA Online. If you guys are looking to buy the Zion Classic, it can be had for $812,000 from Southern San Andreas Super Autos. Next up, we have the Ubermacht Sentinel Classic. This vehicle is based on a BMW M3 E30. BBS style mesh wheels on this build. I have it drop down all the way. The Sentinel Classic has a top speed of 114 miles per hour. Now, this car does have a Benny's upgrade available that turns it into a wide body, and it actually looks very good. Very fun car to cruise around in GTA Online. I mean, it's an old school M3 E30, baby. If you want to get yourself a Sentinel Classic, check it out over on Southern San Andreas website for a buy it now price of $650,000. Next up, we have the GB200. This car is primarily based off a Ford RS200 from the 1984 to 1986 era. I went with a rally car build for this. Got the rally wheels on there. As you can see, I threw these aftermarket rally frogs on the front end, and they're actually functional. They do light up, so that's good to know. Now, the GB200 has excellent acceleration as well as handling. It does have a pretty piss-weak top speed though, so not very fast on the top end. Now, the GB200 has a top speed of 114 miles per hour. Super fun little car to cruise around on the dirt tracks. I would definitely recommend picking one up. If you would like to purchase the GB200, it can be had for $940,000 from Legendary Motorsport. Next up, in the number 6 spot, we have the Willard Faction. This car is primarily based on a Buick Regal from the 1980s. Could also argue that it is based off a Grand National GTX, I believe it's called. The Willard Faction has a top speed of 115 miles per hour. Overall, a pretty good looking car. If you would like to purchase the Willard Faction, it can be had for just $36,000 from Benny's Original Motorworks website. Next up, we have the Pegassi Torero. This car is clearly based on a Lamborghini Countach. A very cool car. I'm a huge Lamborghini fan. White paint on here. It's definitely got some Wolf of Wall Street vibes going on. The Pegassi Torero has a top speed of 117 miles per hour. I mean, it's an old school Lamborghini, so what is not to like? If you guys are looking to add the Pegassi Torero to your collection in GTA Online, it can be had for $998,000 from Legendary Motorsport. Next up, we have the Ocelot Ardent. This car is based on a Lotus Esprit in real life. Now, this is actually a weaponized vehicle in GTA Online. It does come with these machine guns. However, I rarely ever use the machine guns because there's much better weaponized vehicle choices. Pretty sick car overall. Got the pop-up headlights on there. It has a top speed of 118 miles per hour. If you would like to purchase the Ocelot Ardent, it can be had for $1,150,000 from Warstock Cash and Carry. Next up, we have the Imponte Ruiner 2000. This vehicle is based off a Pontiac Trans Am. I'm sure most of you are familiar with this car. I'm sure you've been grief with it a time or two. This vehicle does have missiles, as well as machine guns, and it even has a jump and a parachute option. This is a Trans Am from the 80s. It's a badass vehicle, and even more so, it is the kit car from the TV series Knight Rider. Definitely a fun car to cruise around in GTA Online. It's also a great PvP vehicle if you guys are into that. This is a rear-wheel drive muscle car. The Ruiner 2000 has a top speed of 119 miles per hour. If you would like to purchase the Ruiner 2000, it can be had for $5,745,000 from Warstock, or if you have the trade price on lock, $4,320,000. And in the number 2 spot, we have the Grotti Cheetah Classic. This car is primarily based on the 1980s Ferrari Testarossa. Now, if this list was in order by aesthetics, this car would be number 1, hands down, without even a doubt. I think this thing looks so good. Absolutely stunning. Got the classic yellow paint job on there. Kept it pretty subtle with mods and went with a cleaner build. But yes, this is arguably one of the best looking cars in GTA Online. Got the pop-up headlights. Now it is in the Sports Classic category, and it is probably in the top, I think it is in the top 3 as far as performance, lap times go. I think this is about the second or third fastest Sport Classic vehicle around a track. The Cheetah Classic has a top speed of 120 miles per hour, so not bad at all for a top speed for a Sports Classic. If you're looking to pick up the Cheetah Classic, it can be had for $865,000 from Legendary Motorsport. And finally, for the #1 80s vehicle on this list, we have the Lampadati Visceris. This car is primarily based on a De Tomaso Pantera GT5. Now I have this thing fully upgraded, fully maxed out. Stuck with the clean build as I do on majority of my vehicles. Stuck with some kind of a basic muscle car wheels. They are kind of retro looking. I just felt it fit very well with the build. Got the big wang on there. The Lampadati Visceris has a top speed of 124 miles per hour, making it the fastest top speed vehicle on this list. If you would like to buy a Lampadati Visceris for yourself, check it out on Legendary Motorsport for $875,000. Alright guys, so there you have it. Top 10 80s vehicles in GTA Online. Hopefully you found this video helpful and learned something. If you did, please drop a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. What is your favorite 80s vehicle in GTA Online? Please let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best. I'm your host, Biscuits, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.